Hi. I hope someone shows up soon. We are live.
Okay, here I am posting in the Discord.
Do you have your camera off?
Yeah, I can turn it on. I just hit it off for now. I looked lopsided. I usually use my phone
Oh,
and I
yeah.
had it in my computer. I
Oh,
looked
oh yeah.
lopsided. I
Yeah,
usually
that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we are fully live.
Yeah.
That's great. That's amazing. Yay. So no, don't worry. If you don't know, okay, I can see you well.
Okay.
So let me get my notes because you know me. And who's here? I see Lori, Olivia, and Honey,
Sharon.
Sharon. Well, you're going to be the one who's informing me because I always miss people when I'm. But
And Faye is
and
here and
so,
Toya.
yay! Welcome everybody. Today I have a special guest who's going to help me. Lisa is going to be my eyes today. Because otherwise I'm not going to be able to find out anything that's happening in the comments because my eyes are not helping me most of the time. So I wanted to welcome you all to Mo and Friends Beauty Crawl, which is like a bar crawl, but you can wear whatever pants you like. And if you don't want to wear pants, that's okay too. Me, I'm wearing leggings today because my jammy pants were too hot for this weather. We are entering spring, so my legs were like, we are overheating, put on something else. So we are not the leggings and pants brigade here. We accept the leggings as pants as well. So today, a group of wonderful people are going to be going live back to back, and I hope you watch them all. I have their links in my description. But first of all, before we start, I would like to bring attention to the links at the top of my description box, which are the link for Thorn and Diva's fundraisers. That link is to Thorn's blog, and they have a whole bunch of really important links there. So it would be fantastic if you all check them out. I also have a Black Lives Matter resources. As always, I have, as always as well, the list of bail funds. I have White Nonsense Roundup for you if you don't want to be a Karen, or for the Karens in your life. You know, educate them, educate yourself. That would be great. And also, I have today a list of resources for mental health for Black people, which are also very important. And if you find some of them useful to check out or share, it would be also super great if you saw them. And also, besides that, I also have Lisa's resources. So if you want to talk a bit about them, and then you can expand when you go live. Lisa's going live right after me, but she's on Instagram, so the Instagram linking thing is not very user friendly. So we prefer to leave the link on my description so you can click them. So if you want to talk a bit about them, that would be also great.
Yes, so I will expand more in my live, but we have showing up for racial justice, the movement for Black lives, and then Border Angels. And I'll talk more about what the organizations are in my life because I don't want to take up all of Fefy's time here. But yeah, they will all be in Fefy's description box. And we have a lot of people coming in the chat too. We have Lori, Legal and Lipstick, Estie's here, Christine just got in here.
Oh, hi everyone. I'm so glad you're here. And yeah, for those who are just arriving, Lisa is my comment reader for today because I have a lot to talk about. Like, I thought I was going to talk about less today, but my notes went ham and cheese and all the other condiments. Well, all we're missing is the bread and we have a sandwich. So, to go into the whole theme of today's live, you know how I am. I like to compare makeup stuff to real life stuff or sometimes to fictional stuff, but today we're comparing it to real life stuff. So, this is going to sound weird, but follow me here, please. You know when you meet someone and they're cute and you're like, maybe this person thinks I'm also cute, but you're not sure, and like it's like, does this person like me? Because I like them, but I don't know if they like me. And people ask you, like, are you guys a thing? And you're like, I don't know, we have never talked, blah 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 blah, and then nothing comes of it. So they are a person you almost dated. So I decided to be a weirdo and translate that to makeup. So today's theme is 5 we almost were a thing products. So products you liked, but you never bought them or you haven't committed to try them. And I'm comparing them to a couple of to like real life situations as well. So I hope you enjoy this. So I'm going to go for product number 1. And again, I mentioned this on my previous live, but the first one is the AVH Moonchild Glow Kit. So this is a product that I have always wanted because I am a sucker for colorful highlighter. Like, I had this on my card, and well, recently, before all the nonsense happened with AVH, but before that, AVH wasn't even available here. They had been, but then they left and they came back super recently. So I was like, maybe I should get it now that they're coming back, blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing, I had it in my cart for a brief period of time, and then all the stuff with AVH and Norvina and all that nonsense, and the MLM collaboration, and the giving an expensive back to a racist, and the Norvina makes decisions based on astrology, which, like, I'm an astrology binge, but I don't understand that. All the nonsense came out, and I was like, no, I'm not giving money to these people. It's too much. So the AVH Glow Kit to me is the one I didn't end up getting with because I found that they were a douchebag. So I dodged a bullet. So that's we almost got together, but it never happened. Type number 1.
And Sharon says, Moonchild is the one ABH product I will need you to wrestle from my cold, dead hands.
Oh
Otherwise, meh.
yeah, like, I know all the people who have it are like, I love this, but AVH can go kick rocks somewhere else. So the second product, and this is a different type of we almost got together product, is the Color Rain Juicy Boost palette. Because, like, it was so anticipated. We were all like, ooh, Juicy Boost, and like, oh, look at all those teasers, and oh, that looks so interesting. And all the teasers were like, they look like, they look cute, fun, intriguing, colorful, and of course, juicy. So we were like, this is so interesting. But then the reveal came, and we were all like, okay, so this was kind of cute, but like, where's the representation for Green Gang? Like, not enough. And the variety of colors, not that much as we expected compared to the teasers. So we were like, yeah, now I'm kind of thinking about it, and maybe not. Maybe I will pick up another palette, but not this one. So for me, that's the one who looked great in the club, and we were flirting, but who was just okay when we saw them when I saw them outside, like in the club with the dark light, like they look fabulous and stuff, but then you get out of the club and you see this person and you're like, okay, you're not bad looking, but you're not what I was expecting. And also kind of like the one I never got together with because we had communication issues. we, we never we never were on the same page. Like I thought you were more colorful and more fun than you said you were. And now like no. Okay, so what are the peeps saying?
Yeah, so people in the chat, Sharon says, colored rain, you heard us.
Yeah.
Um, Mo says the only ABH palette I wanted was from Jackie Ina because white people were saying it was not for them.
Oh, you know what? AVH had the nerve, the audacity, like seriously, to come to Chile in November of last year, and they brought every single palette except the Jackie one, which was the only one I wanted because it looks so pretty, and everyone I know who I trust with makeup loves it. So yeah, that's that's a thing that I didn't like. So yeah, they lost me. They lost me. So product number 3 is another recent release, and obviously I want to point out. Yeah, I know some of these things I can't actually buy because I live at the other side of the continent. I know, but these are hypothetical kind of things. So yeah. So number 3 is the Kaleidos Lunar Lavender palette. Like I was like, I want it because it's purple, and I'm obsessed with purple. I want all the purple eyeshadow, and also I have purples, but I don't have like lilac, lavender, like soft colors, especially like shiny ones. I don't have those. But then looking at it a bit more, I was like, the browns throw me off. It should have been like fully monochromatic. It should have been all purple. And also seeing the reviews, that kind of like made my interest go down. So now if I want purples, I would prefer like maybe other formulas from other brands and something that is fully purple. I don't know if I'm explaining myself well, but you know. Um, so to me, that Kaleidos palette is the one that made me go, ooh, I'm loving this concept. But who in the end, you didn't mind it getting away. That being said, I still have a major crush on Electro Turquoise and Astro Pink. Like those palettes haunt my dreams. Like I still want him. I still want him. I'm not going to lie, but the Lunar Lavender, I love the concept as first, but then. Mm-mm. Oh, we're doing super well on time. Like I'm breezing through. I was.
In the chat, oh, sorry, Fefy.
Oh no, tell me because I want to know.
Um, Legal and Lipstick and Gabby said that they bought the Kaleidos Lavender palette, and now that all the reviews coming out, they're kind of nervous for it.
Oh, I hope it isn't as bad as the review says. Like because it would be so annoying if you wasted your money on that. Like I have to say I do want the other Kaleidos palette, but This one was like at first I wanted it, and then I was like, but it really should be more purple. It really should be more purple.
And Irene says that she doesn't have a favorite makeup brand anymore.
Oh, having a favorite makeup brand is a risky game. Like, because you're like, this is my favorite, I'm going to buy all their products, and then they graduate clown university from one day to the other, and you're like, what did you do? Why did you do that? Why must you hurt me like this? Like, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Mo says, if Lip Bar lets me down, that's it.
Oh no! If Lip Bar does something before I get those lipsticks I want, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry for real. So yeah, Mo, I feel you. I mean, they could redeem themselves by sponsoring you, Mo. But if they sponsor Mo, so like Lip Bar, if you're listening, sponsor Mo. She's amazing. Okay, I'm like halfway through what I wanted to say, and I thought I had so many notes. Wow. So number 4, and this is going to be one that yeah, I'm going to expose myself a little because I always kind of like make fun of it of this brand because of their packaging. But I have to say the color stories are something. So yeah, number 4 is the freaking Glam Light Cake Palette. So here's the thing. I love colorful eyeshadow. I still get kind of excited when I see a rainbow palette, even though it's like, oh no, another rainbow palette. And when this one was released and I saw reviews and I saw people liking it, I was like, ooh, this looks nice. And I was super like attracted to it. But I do have to say that given the subject more consideration, I'm like more into other color stories by them, like the little donut palette. Even though the packaging is ridiculous, like that color story couldn't be more me. Like it's super me. And also the ice cream palette, the new one, despite the oranges, because I do have so much oranges already that I'm like, do I need more? Maybe not, but the rest of the colors are super attractive to me. I do kind of like the little donut more, despite the packaging. But the ice cream one, the pinks and the purples and the like greeny teal colors are some of those colors are completely missing from my collection, or I had them but they went bad, or they were from other companies that their shadows aren't super pigmented. So I see them as a gap in my collection. So I'm like very intrigued and I want to see reviews. So the Glam Light Cake palette is the one I found cute until someone else came along. Sadly, that someone else was like related to them, but we're not gonna talk about that. Like you're hot, but your sister, but your sister's hotter. I'm sorry. You're still cute though. Like I'm happy for the people who still like you. Um, so what else are people saying, Lisa?
Yeah, so Gabby said that she really likes Alamar Cosmetics because their releases excite the more basic girl in
Ooh.
her. Toya said that she said, I feel like I went through a breakup with Colored Rain and Sydney Grace. We may get back together in the future.
Oh. Yeah, that was hard. Like when we all found out about single shadow discontinue gate with Color Rain, we saw that happen live, and it was tragic. Like it was like seeing my friends go through a breakup and not knowing what to tell them.
And then Mo said those glam light palettes always pull me in. I love the color story in the donut palette.
Oh, it's so cute. I want it. Like, is that palette magnetic? Because even though, like, I have to say that the little donut packaging is cute. Like, it's kitschy and not classy or whatever. But I love pink, so I don't care. Who else is saying something else? I see.
Legal and Lipstick said discontinue gate.
Yeah, Discontinue Gate was a moment in time. It happened like 2 weeks ago, but it was a moment in time. It was like, remember when? We're already like, remember, where were you when Color Rain discontinued?
And then Gabby said, talking about glam light, I don't like any makeup brand with glam or light in them. I don't know why, but the branding is weird for me.
Oh, yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you. But, and also, like, at first, I mistook the name for for another for another company that is actually an MLM, and I was like, "Are they mainstream now? What is happening?" And then I was like, "No, this is other company. Sorry." So yeah, I'm always like, "Oh yeah, Glam Light, the ones with the food palettes." Okay. What I don't like about them is that they are getting kind of stuck in the food palette thing, and they can do more. They don't have to, they can stray from that theme. And we wouldn't be mad about it if the color stories are nice.
And Eeyore is giving us the story of where she was when she found out that Colored Rain was discontinuing their singles. She says, I was at home. It was a night like any other.
Amazing. Yeah. We were watching The Crow. I remember we were watching Faye. And then suddenly it was like, Color Rain is doing what? Okay, so I'm going to number 5 is a type of product instead of like one specific product from one specific brand. This might be cheating a bit, but I think we all have like, or a lot of us have kind of this experience. So number 5 is expensive mascara. Here's the thing about expensive mascara. It happens to us a lot that we see like a booty guru or a friend or someone, and they're wearing fancy mascara, and they're like, yeah, I know, it's super expensive, but uh, it's great. Like, I'm sorry, the price hurts, but this is great. It makes my lashes look amazing. And I have actually tried some of those. Obviously, trial size, gift with purchase, whatever. I haven't bought one, but for me, like the YSL mascaras, like they work super well. But then I see how many dollars they are, and I'm like, this is an attack on my person. I've this is offensive. Like, why are you doing this to me? Like, mascara is super important to me, and you're going to charge me how much? So I never really uh, pulled the trigger on buying an expensive mascara as much as I like what some of them have done for my lashes. So that one for me is the one that could have been good for me, but it was too intimidating to talk to. So I was like, maybe, no, but I don't wanna. I'm scared. They're too much. They're too much. And in the case of expensive mascara, there are too much dollars. So, so those are the five products. I hope this concept was like understandable and not weird, or that at least it's weird but entertaining. I don't know. So I don't know what you think. Uh,
Um, Legal in Lipstick says, I still buy expensive mascara, but only when it's on sale. Honey wants to see the donut palette depotted and rearranged in a magnetic palette.
yeah,
Um,
those colors are cute on their own. So they would look cute as a flat palette as well.
Eeyore feels personally victimized by expensive mascara.
Yeah, same. Raise your hand if you have been personally victimized by Regina mascara. Yeah.
Um, oh, and Christine asked about my lipstick color. It's funny because it's colored rain. It is bodacious from colored
Yeah,
rain.
I mean, Color Rain has done some things for us, but then they are like, maybe I should take a couple of classes at Clown University to see if I want to expand my horizons. So yeah, they're very like, I like this, but I don't like. Also, Color Rain, like I'm going to call myself out right now. I still want that damage control duo. So because I saw it on someone and I was like, that blush looks so pretty. And then I saw that Eeyore, the highlight works well on her, and we are both uncooked chicken winter shade. So it was great.
I'm going back because I wanted to find Gabby's comment from before. She said that her favorite brand used to be Colored Rain, but they betrayed her in the middle of the night.
Oh, they pillage your village, they burn your crops, they all those things. I understand. I understand. Um, so before I forget, if you want to do like a version of this video, I would like to see which products are like your we almost dated product, because that I think the concept is kind of weird, but it's fun. And also before I forget, today on the crowd we have a little scavenger hunt as always. We're going to catch them all like Pokemon, as always. And today is about our favorite dish. And for my favorite dish, I have to give a shout out to Mami's famous Chilean empanadas, because she made them this week and they are fantastic as always. And I love them so much. And everyone wants empanadas now. Um, so I think we are. Oh, it's 4:24. So if you want to go, Lisa, to prepare for your live, uh, I relieve you from your duties as as my eyes. Thank you for coming. You are
Yeah,
you're the best. I love you. Thank you for this.
yeah, absolutely. I will see you all over in my Instagram live.
Yeah, you'll have to go see Lisa, because I know she has interesting things to show us today. And Mo or someone who is a mole, if you want to drop the link to Lisa's live on your description, or on the chat, that would be great. But the link is already on my description box. If you want to click it, if you get lost at one point on the crawl, you can come back to this video and go to the description and find the person that we have announced that is coming after the other person. uh, so yeah, Lisa is coming after me, and she's going to be explaining the resources that I link in my description. So if you want to to find out more about the organization that she supports. That's also amazing. For my part, I'm I'm going to try to see a couple of more. Yeah. Thank you for dropping the link, Faye. Oh, hi. I haven't seen. I'm wrapping up now, and we're going to go see Lisa. Uh, but before that, remind you to look at the links on my description, especially Thorns and Divas fundraisers and the Black Lives Matter resources, because they're very important and we all need to be aware, and we all need to help as much as we can. So that is my reminder for you, and also for the scavenger hunt. I have the playing card on my Instagram. It's in my Instagram stories. My Instagram, again, is in the description. You know, I like to have all the information. Mo also has it. A lot of other peeps also have it. If you ever get lost at some point on the crawl, you can go to Mo's channel. In her community tab, there's all the information you need, so you can get lost. Uh, don't worry. Uh, so I'm going to go now because Lisa's live, and I'll see you next week.